Hello and good evening. Welcome. This is Andy from Cryptid Cultist News, which is something I just made up right now, and we have a breaking story that I didn't really start working on until about an hour ago at like 11:30 p.m. because I was too busy playing games and watching The Office to start putting this together. But by the way, how'd I look? I wanted this to look like a ninth grader's journalism project or something. But anyway, the breaking news is that we have a Pokemon press conference happening tomorrow, and then a week after that we have Pokemon Direct for Sword and Shield. But I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? Because I certainly am. This is either going to be a complete disaster or this is going to be the best press conference ever. Because like I have no idea what they're going to talk about. Like zero idea what they're going to even do. So to process my thoughts, I made a PowerPoint because that's what I do now. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Look at this. Oh my god. Can you even read that? Okay. So let's do a recap of the last few years. I would have gone back even further to like 2013, 14, but they would not fit on the slide. So 4 years ago, Pokemon Go was announced in a press conference, so that was pretty big. Maybe we'll get something at like a Pokemon Go level announcement. Doubt it though. 3 years ago, we got a Pokemon Focus Direct, which detailed Pokemon Sun and Moon, and they also announced Red and Blue and Yellow being put on Virtual Console for 3DS. Not bad, I guess. But then, the year after that, 2 years ago, was a total bust, because we got a Direct with Pokken Tournament DX, which, who cares, and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and then Gold and Silver also being put on Virtual Console, which is just a copy of the year before that. So nothing new, pretty lame, very disappointing, but I bought them anyway, so what can I say? And then last year, we got a press conference where they discussed Pokemon Quest and announced Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and my video on it got banned worldwide, and it interrupted the Fallout 76 stream. Remember how excited I was for Fallout 76? I was so excited, and it turned out so bad. Anyway, but yeah, that's what's been happening. That's happened in the last years. I don't know. I should have wrote a script. Anyway, the bar is not that high for this year. Like literally, all they have to do is announce a new game, and I'll be happy. So like. But what's even left to announce? Let's see. Now, last year we got information on Let's Go, and then right after Quest was announced and then released. I don't think they can follow that at all, because Pokemon Rumble Rush was just released like last week. So what are they gonna do? Release another mobile game a couple weeks after Rumble Rush? That's too soon. And very unrealistic. I just don't see that happening. Also, they can't spend a ton of time talking about Rumble Rush, because, like, it's already out. What's there to talk about? Just experience the game yourself. There's not much to it. So, also, something, odd that I found, there was, like, no marketing done for Rumble Rush. So, why would they spend a bunch of time talking about it now that it's out, anyway? Also, why would they spend a bunch of time announcing a new mobile game this early? Because, like, even if it comes out in a couple months, it's still 2 months too early to announce it. Unless it's a really, really big budget A-grade game, which makes sense, because let's be honest, Rumble Rush is kind of a B-movie equivalent of a Pokemon game. It's like, it looks really cheap, sounds real cheap, I don't know. But anyway, another possibility is mobile ports of some of the older games, which I don't see happening, but who knows? Who knows? That it could happen. Anything's possible, you know? And the last possibility, which is also the most likely scenario I can think of, is just a massive update to Pokemon Go, because the game's been pretty samey for a while now. I've been playing it at school a lot, and it's pretty samey now, even with the Pokeball Plus, which I have right here. I hope this gets put into more games. Next slide. They also can't spend a bunch of time talking about Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since we're getting that next week. Like, how much can they go over? I feel like it would be really redundant, but this is a separate press conference for Japan, and then Nintendo Direct on the 5th, so it's like two separate things. They can be as redundant as they want, I guess. But then, like, why announce both on Pokemon Twitter? Because if this was all Pokemon Sword and Shield for this press conference, it would also have the logo slapped onto the announcement, would it not? And as you can see behind me, there is no mention of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are just 2 Pokeballs, which could mean 2 games. I don't know. Who knows? It's normal Pokeball, and, like, I don't know. The Great Ball, it makes me seem like Pokeball, maybe some sort of original game. Great Ball, maybe some sort of sequel. Who knows? I'm thinking about this now, and oh god, okay. I didn't make a slide for this. But yeah, there would be the logo slapped on the thing, but there isn't, so there has to be something else for sure. The 2 Pokeballs, they gotta mean something. They gotta mean something. Next slide. But if there is a mobile game, and okay, wait. There probably will be a mobile game, I don't know. But they probably won't come up with it now. It'll just be a really weirdly early announcement, and I really doubt that they'll talk about Sword and Shield, so that leaves us with a few other very likely options, and I'm thinking Pokemon games that are like online on your computer somehow, like the card game, which I don't think will happen in my lifetime, or the more likely option, which are spin-off games, which, yeah, spin-off games. Like, they could surprise us with a new Pokemon game this summer because Sword and Shield's going to be out in winter, probably. That leaves a lot of time, but the question is, what are these spin-offs going to be, right? Maybe they'll bring back a Dead series. Maybe they'll come back with a totally brand new spin-off series. Oh, you know what? I'm really hoping that they give Pokemon like the Cadence of Hyrule treatment, where Pokemon is just slapped onto an already great indie game. Like, come on, Zelda and Crypt of the Necrodancer is such a cool combo. How about Pokemon and Celeste? Pokemon and Night in the Woods? Pokemon and Enter the Gungeon? Pokemon and Stardew Valley? Oh my god. That would take over my entire life. Oh my god. Anyway, I'd be a full-time Pokemon Stardew Valley streamer. And nobody would watch. But yeah, okay, for spin-offs. I have a lot of hopes and dreams for spin-off series that could actually return, or at least have enough games to make it an actual series. My top 10 picks are Pokemon Snap. Everyone loves it, everyone wants it, why not put that on the Switch? Motion controls, play with a friend. You could use the Pokeball Plus and, like, to throw apples and stuff. Just bring it to Switch, it needs to happen. I really want another Pokemon Snap game. I've been playing through just normal Pokemon Snap over and over and over again, because it's always good, it's always fun. You always get nice new pictures. Plus, I'd upload all my pictures. Everyone would get so annoyed. But yeah, Pokemon Snap, make it happen. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I feel like this is super likely. Hasn't really been dead, but it's been dead for a while, and the Switch needs more Mystery Dungeon games, but I really love this game. Just please, no 3D models. Bring it back to the originals. Let's get Yellow Rescue Team in here with sprites and stuff. Like, Red and Blue Rescue Team remain very high on my favorite Pokemon games list just because they're so fun to play and replay and replay and replay and replay. So why not bring that to the Switch? Because I could see myself playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon just on the bus all the time, always. Oh, and you can save your friends, and who knows? Maybe get some local co-op in there and just all fight. That would be really cool. Anyway, Pokemon card game. I really like the one on the Game Boy, and I played that one all the time. Also, interestingly, recently, there was an event at EB Games, and I guess probably GameStop and other places too, where they were giving away cards and teaching people how to play the card game just in the stores. Like, I don't know. Also, the Pokemon YouTube channel uploaded a whole series and pushed it to like the middle top on how to play the card game. So what could that mean? I don't know. Maybe some more card games happening. Otherwise, why would they be pushing it for no reason? Because does anyone really play the card game anymore, other than like people who are in tournaments, do tournaments? I don't know. I need to get a water bottle that isn't green. 4, Pokemon Picross. Why not? I really liked it on the 3DS. Bring it to Switch. 5, Detective Pikachu, the movie, did really well, so why not do a sequel game? I feel like that's very possible if they did a sequel. But game, not another movie. I don't see another movie. Maybe something completely different. They could do a live action movie, but probably not a second Detective Pikachu. It's already been done. I don't think you can do it any more than that. It was already really good. Pokemon Pinball. Bring it back. It's not dead. Like, at this point, not many people have played it, have they? Because, like, it's old as hell. Also, what happened to pinball games in general? I still like them, and where are they all for the Switch? I would love to be playing pinball right now. Like, my favorite pinball game is Kirby Pinball, which is for the Game Boy, really old. Get a new interesting pinball in here. Yeah. Pokemon Troze. Why not? It was charming. The art style was so refreshing, so like, let's get a new one with the same art style. Like, I was thinking maybe that Lucy Reporter character from Detective Pikachu could have been like foreshadowing for the return of Lucy Lightfoot from the first game, but I really doubt it at this point. Pokken Tournament. I'm not a fan, but Japan likes it. I don't know. It could come back. Also, I recently got back into Pokemon Quest because it's really, really cute. And if they announce Gen 2, phone, shush. Oh. If they announce Generation 2 for Pokemon Quest, I'd be really, really happy because, like, why not? It'd be so cute. I love when I went to the Pokemon Center, there was just so much merch still for Pokemon Quest. Like, they're really pushing it. Plus, if you've been playing Pokemon Rumble Rush, you've probably noticed that the banner ad for Quest shows up every single time if you start Rumble Rush. Why not promote Pokemon Shuffle? Why not promote Magikarp Jump? I don't know. What could this mean? I don't know. I was thinking that maybe Rumble Rush was all just one elaborate ad for Pokemon quests, but I don't know. Why does it look so cheap, man? Okay, and lastly, they could announce that they're bringing the arcade games to, like, outside of Japan, because, like, I got to play Pokemon Ga Ole or whatever it's called in Tokyo. It is not fun at all, but I spent so much money playing it and getting those little cards. I actually have them right here. So here's the back of them. Oh, nope, it's green reflection because my walls are green. Aw, darn it, you can't see it. What if I just, nope, the background's blue, why is it turning green? But yeah, here's one of the cards. Here's another card. I got Nebby. But yeah, I got Cosmog, I got Pikachu. And yeah, all you do is slap buttons and it's really not super fun, but it looks really good and you get these cards freshly printed every time you play and put in another $1. But I don't know, bring that to America, I'd spend a lot of money on it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think are the most likely to get a sequel, if anything. I did leave some series out because they will never get a sequel. Conquest is not going to come back. It was really, really fun, but it's probably dead forever at this point. What else? XD isn't coming back. Stadium no longer really has a purpose anymore. Or Coliseum. Because 3D battling, that's all the games now. Never bring back Ranger. Never. It messed up my wrist. It messed up my DS. Messed up my stylus. What would that be on Switch? It'd be a disaster. Or phones. All of these games could also be. A second one could get on mobile. I don't know. Another very likely possibility is something completely new, which will probably happen. Totally new spin-off. Totally new series. Which would be very, very exciting, actually. I would love to see that. The opposite of that, though, would be if they just ported all the old games, or even worse, remastered them. Actually, no, straight up ports would be so much worse. Never mind, I take it back. But yeah, if they just ported it or remastered it, I'd be kind of disappointed. It's like, if you already have all the resources made and everything, why not just remake? Or no, don't remake it. Just make a new game. Because like none of these games have a ton of story, which is why I like them. I am not a fan of story in Pokemon games. Like, is anyone really? They're not that great. Oh my god, this video was supposed to be 5 minutes long. Oh, and then I didn't even finish the slide. Whoops. For games that might not even be a game at all. Like, maybe they'll do more Pokemon events. Maybe they'll be announcing more, like, Pokemon Cafe stuff. Maybe they'll be announcing more Pokemon centers. I doubt that those are the kinds of things they'll be talking about because this is mostly for games, these press conferences. But who knows? Maybe more merch. Maybe more anything. Maybe another movie. You know, that is very likely. But no, this is probably a games conference because last year was Was it? You know what? Now I have to go back and rewatch them now because who knows what's going to happen in 17 hours? Yeah. I will see you guys in 17 hours, I guess. Goodbye!